Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chef Din and today I'm going to show you how to prepare all your ingredients, mix your spices and then cook the final dish. A very simple method I'm going to use here, so follow the instructions carefully. Please pause the video now and write down all the ingredients you need to cook this dish. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is the time to subscribe. Hit the notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. So let's cook. Doesn't this look appetizing and also tasty? This is my Saag Gosht. It's a traditional dish, but also you can get it in restaurants as well. It's very popular and I personally like it with chapatis, but if it's cooked right you can really enjoy this dish, and today I'm going to show you how to cook it. Anyway, I'm Chef Din. If you haven't heard of me, I do cooking tutorials to show you how to cook restaurant style curries and also traditional style curries. So today's recipe, as you all know by now, is my one pot Saag Gosht recipe, and I'm going to use mutton for this, but you can use beef or lamb, it's entirely up to you. So I've got my butcher to slice the leg up into slices like you see, because I like to cut it to the size I like, but you can get your butcher to cut it to the size you want, and he'll happily do it for you. So this only takes a couple of minutes to cut up, so at least you can see how big the pieces are and so on. Now I'm using mutton, as I say, because mutton for me is a nice meat, because it's going to cook a long time and you're going to get the real flavours out of this dish, and this is what's going to make it more tasty. So I'm using mutton, but if you want to use lamb, the process will be much quicker. So when you're cooking, you just check if it's tender enough for you before you add the spices. Now I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to put these spices into a muslin cloth bag. I've got where I got these from on Amazon in the description, so if you want to get some of these, they're really inexpensive and you can reuse them. Just wash them out and use them again. In the old days my mum used to use muslin cloth and tie it up, and I saw these on the internet and I thought, it's the same as what she used to do. So you can put it in and basically put it in your curry. When the curry is nearly at the stage where you're going to add your spices, you just take it out and you've got no bits in your curry. So look in the description and you get a link there to purchase these bags. I think they're about 60 or so for £9 or so. So it's not very expensive, and you can use it for a long time, because as I say, you can wash them out. Anyway, that's over and I've got the bag ready, so let's start cooking this lovely dish. First in goes the oil. So we're going to put about 80 grams of oil in this and 25 grams of garlic and ginger paste. I've just released a video showing how to make garlic and ginger paste. I know some people will find this a tedious job to do, but at the end of the day, you're doing the cooking, so it's up to you what you do. You can buy the cheap stuff from the supermarkets or the jar stuff, or make it yourself. So I've given you the option, so if you want to make it, then do it yourself. Anyway, we're putting the onions in as well, and what we're going to do is basically saute this down for a little while and get the cooking process going before we add our meat. So as you can see, we're going to do this on a high heat. I'm putting in some fresh green chilies here, as you can see. After sauteing the onions for a few minutes, we're going to add our tomatoes and then we're going to add our meat. What we're going to do is slowly stew everything down for a good 15 minutes before we add the water. This is the salt going in now, as you can see. Put that in. That will help to release the water. Now there's the bag of spices going in. we shall take this out right at the end before we put our spices in. So what we're going to do is give this a good stir and let everything release the water, and then we're going to basically add some water and we're going to simmer it for a good hour and a half. Because I'm using mutton, it'll be an hour and a half. In the meantime, we can get our leaf spinach ready. I'm using frozen leaf spinach here. You can use fresh, but I wouldn't advise using the puree because it just doesn't give that much texture. As you can see, it's rendered right down now. So basically what we're going to do is add our water. Now this has been cooking for about 15 minutes. Once we add the water, we're going to just bring it to the boil, and now we simmer it. Now if you was using lamb, you would simmer it and the time would be less, say maybe about 1 hour. If it was chicken, you would cook it a little bit less than that, probably about 40 minutes before you add the spices. So anyway, I'm going to let you watch this video and see how it's done. It's all self-explanatory. I've put notes in. So anyway, I hope you enjoy cooking this dish. It's really lovely dish to cook, and it's lovely with chapatis or breads as well, because it's a dry dish. So I hope that Paul, who asked me to make this dish and post it, that he will enjoy it because it's his favourite. So let me know, Paul, what you think. So anyway, I'm going now. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in my next video.